Now, hold it right there. I know what you're thinking. Who's this motherfucker and what's he up to? Basically, what I'm up to is I've set myself a challenge in 2026 to record an album. Now, I was a musician in my past life. Now I'm just kind of a dad and I work far too much than I would like to. Yeah, but I've played in bands, various different bands, had some good support slots. I'm not going to get into that just now. But yeah, we were good. We've got an album out on Spotify, which I'll put a link somewhere on this if you're interested in having a listen. I recorded it myself with actually this MacBook about fucking 15 years ago. It got us a lot of cool stuff and it was good at the time. It's not the best recorded, but hey, who gives a crap? So basically what I'm doing today is having a little discussion is before that band split up through circumstances I will not get into, but if you really want to know, ask me and I will tell you the boring story. But where are we? So if I go here, so there's a lot to kind of tick in this screen, I know, but basically that's this whole page was an album of 12 songs. I've added a few more that I've kind of worked on since then, and I've got to record an album. But there's something else peculiar on this page, because up at the top here you can see Suno AI music. Now, before you start slagging me or cross off the video, just give me a second. So I've got demos for all these songs, and if a song's 4 minutes long, I put a 4-minute song with me playing guitar, singing my lyrics, my riffs, and it's Suno, and it just brings it alive. I've not got the time or a drummer or drummer knowledge to input drums or to play drums and all that good stuff. And this album has been on my brain to get out of my brain, as I said, for the best part of 14 years. So I decided to give it a try. Somebody put me onto it and saying, this is amazing. You can put in lyrics and it'll write a song and you can do this, blah, blah, blah. But I've been kind of having a play about with it and I've got it so the influence is mine. So basically I put in my demo, and I'll play some of these demos to you. But I put in these demos and it just brings it to life. It puts drums on it, puts a bass line on it. You keep the influence up, it keeps the guitars kind of mine. It adds lead guitars if you want. And it's not about making my song better, but it does. It's not about adding extra bridges or riffs or nothing, because they're done. So for me, I put it on there, I get it to the way I sounded, and I go, I could listen to that, no problem. Strip off the vocals, put the stems in, Ableton. I'm going to sing over the top of it, and I'm just going to put it out. And it's not for nobody. It's not for fucking anything but for me, my family, something that leaves behind. But these just need to get out of here, and that is the main thing for me. So I decided to give it a bash, and I've been working on it since I started this 2026. So for the past month, I've been not spending millions of time, but I've been sitting in here, my wee man cave out in the back of the garden, and just working on it, putting it in. So yeah, we're beginning. I've set up this YouTube channel. There's nothing been happening on this YouTube channel at all. And we're going to do it. We're going to get an album done. So if you're sticking around and you're listening to this and you're quite intrigued, just give a like and follow. It's not for any other reason apart from people that like your music. I'll also chuck in some gaming clips, because that's what I was going to get on. The next is the name Tada x Cormack. Is basically, I was watching Hunter x Hunter and I thought, my gaming name's Tada. Tada's taken up by everything, Spotify and all that good stuff. So I was like, oh, I quite like Tada. I don't want to be Graham. I don't want to be this. So Tada x Cormack, and I just went with it, and that's what it is. So Tada x Cormack, I'm going to be recording an album. I'm going to be gaming, putting on clips, some banter, and yeah, I'm just going to start this channel. So please, if you're here and you're interested and you want any comments on the AI stuff, to play music, to write music, and once I get some songs in here and you listen, if you like it, yeah, it's very varied styles, because as I said, 14 years is a long time. So back then, I was obviously just coming off the back end of recording an album, which you can check in the link on Spotify or Amazon Music, whatever. I recorded it myself, as I said, on that MacBook. But it was a massive thing for me back then. It took me 6 months. So yeah, have a listen to that if you're interested. come and join me on this little journey that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be chucking these songs out. So you can see there's, I think, 19 songs there. I think pretty much every one of them is quite like strong, so I'm going to be putting them on. So yeah, it's going to be a fucking big album. But I do have a load of acoustic stuff as well that I would like to get out. And I'm just, I love obviously my life, my job, my kids, but music is my love as well. So, and I've been kind of putting the back foot in it the past few years with having children. So we're fucking back. And anybody who knows me, you know how I feel about music. So stick around, have fun, love you.